Alright guys, welcome back to more Dangan Ronpa, and we are about to begin our second class trial of the game. Are you guys ready? Maybe we should read up on the facts a little bit before we go in, so we don't have to, you know, just rush around looking for details or whatever. So let's look at the Monokuma file number 2. The victim, Chihiro Fujisaki, the time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of the death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantaneously. No time for anything. She just died. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi. Despite this, Chihiro had stated that she desired help with other efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. But why the hell would she even hang out with Toko, of all people? Of all people, why fucking Toko? Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assumed that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired her strength more than anything else. Maybe that's why she wanted to hang out with dudes more. She felt more comfortable around dudes because of that, maybe. I don't know. To unlock a locker room door, you need to swipe your handbook. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, Leon's handbook wouldn't turn on or whatever. But the thing is, that didn't really prove that it was Leon's handbook that wouldn't turn on. It could have been someone else's that wouldn't turn on. And no one knows how you can break the damn handbooks. Like, there's no known way of breaking the handbook, so... Additionally, lending someone your handbook. Yeah, they stole it from the damn thing. Man, the main E-Hall handbooks. The handbook of each student that has died and placed in the mailbox. Broken E-handbook. One of the handbooks found in the main hall. See, it says one of the handbooks. Broken is Leon's. However, Monokuma claims it's very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have been broken. So that wasn't Leon's handbook. If Monokuma says it, if he's claiming it, it wasn't Leon's. So that's someone else's handbook. Genocide Jack case file. Suspected genocide Jack victims include Ken Harada, yada yada yada, Shoji Gaku. They were killed in the same way. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. One other thing is that weren't they stabbed with scissors and whatever? He never made note of that, but that's one of the differences between that case and this case is there's no stab wounds. So we gotta bring that up. Chihiro seems to have consciously kept her distance. Yeah, we already know. Sakura already confirmed this. Or excuse me, she already confirmed. We already read that, I believe. Boys' locker room carpet was switched out. The locker room carpet and the posters were switched out for sure. All right, I think we're ready. We read up on some of the case files. I think we are prepared to do this. So let's do it. Chase number 2. Is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone? Yo, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Look at that, they're trying to... Look at that, he's trying to make it seem like she's the killer. Okay, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. She's a crucial part. So, easily, someone would just assume right there that they would just need to prove that Toko did it. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared and dragging Toko behind him. What the hell? I told him I don't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl here. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone had made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here in this very room. Mondo, I know you're cool, bro.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. I feel like he's feeding me. He's feeding me information that he wants me to solve the case and shit with the information that he's giving me. Like, I feel like he's just trying to, like, give me false motives, false evidence and shit, like false theories, so I can use the theories to his advantage or whatever. What the fuck is going on? That's how I feel. I don't know. There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I don't think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess I wasn't much up at all. And then she made a promise with Byakuya, so that's what really got me, you know, kinda interested. Or I should say suspicious, because there was a promise made between the two that we don't know.
How very sad.
I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? I love how he starts to say, bro. You ready? We doing this? There's two people, Kyoko and Sakura.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Not yet. Not yet, girl. Well then, I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. Alright, let's get the hell out of here then, guys.
It's true.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Who could be the killer? It has to be one of us. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. Like that one time, you know what, never mind. The elevator was unaffected. However, it continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? It's so exciting. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Let's get the show on the road.
chills, kills.
Shut up, Monokuma. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly alliance. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly clash trial! No, excuse me, the ultimate deadly clash trial! Do you want to save the data? Hell yeah! Yeah, saving the game. Pre-trial prep. Alright. Wait, is OBS recording? Oh yeah, it is. I had to go to OBS really quick, guys, my bad. I was looking at it, I'm like, holy shit, it's not recording, but it is recording. But you know what, let me click on it again. Yeah, it's recording. Alright, here we go. Alright, set skills. We got vocabulary, which I think might help us out in like the hangman sections. That's what I believe that skill is for. Increases bullet capacity. Effective during the bullet time battle. Huh. Increases bullet capacity. I don't fully understand the bullet time battles still, so we might have trouble on that part. Open E handbook. I think we're good. We already looked at all the information, so let's do it. Ready. We ready. We ready.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. The dumbbell, dummy! It was a dumbbell. Make your argument. Locker room dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yep, okay.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
What? An iron pipe?
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
No.
Poor Chihiro.
How did no one know this? Man, y'all some dum-dums, man. The weapon had to be at the scene of the crime. There was something with a blood stain on it. These guys are dumb.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
No.
It was a head wound.
I didn't mean to shoot like that. That was
According to
random.
the Monokuma file, the killer used
Alright,
a
then, how do you speed it
blunt
up? I forgot how you speed it up.
What kind of blunt instrument?
Triangle is to shoot. Square is
I bet it
to...
was an iron pipe.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
An iron pipe. Break it. Break it down,
Do you
man.
agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Break it down, Bryce.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Yeah, let them know, Bryce.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Duh.
Yay! That's so creepy!
That's what we gotta do. We are investigators after all, right, Kyoko?
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to not more. Dude, this is the second case of the game and we got more elements? Come on. Obviously, I want to know. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Whoa. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Whoa. Oh, and another thing. You also shoot down white noise by tapping the rear touchpad. Okay. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. I should have put this game on gentle, damn it. I just want the story. Ain't about that life. Make your argument. Genocide Jack files. So obviously, if this white noise is the evidence.
Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
That's the white noise.
As far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on.
Let's look through
There's
everything
no
first.
proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
The thing Byakuya showed me in the archive. One look at that and anyone will be convinced. It shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Okay.
I'm sure of it. Case closed.
How do you speed things up? Excuse me.
As far as I'm concerned.
But
What?
that's
Ah,
impossible.
damn it.
Why? What makes it impossible?
I know what I did wrong there.
Come on. There's just no proof for it.
No proof for it.
So,
Oh, I think that's what we have to hit up. How do you speed it up? I pushed X trying to speed it up and it decreased the time. That was my fault, but... Hold on. How do you speed things up? Fast forward is circle. Alright.
The culprit is Genocide
Jack, case closed. But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it
Well, I mean, Come on.
No proof
There's
is what we
just
gotta
no
hit.
proof for it.
Boom!
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Exactly.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Oh.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
And then they are hung.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
What?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
God damn it, Yamada.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Yep, they're hung up and shit.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim was positioned, the bloody message left behind, where the murder took place. We already did that. He already said that. How the victim was positioned.
I got it!
He just gave us the answer.
In every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie! What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on.
Okay, we already figured that out too, but... I mean, it would be obvious. It was way too obvious at this point, but there's gotta be more to it.
Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever.
Bloodophobia.
What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
What the fuck is bloodophobia? What the fuck are you talking about, Hina?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
The multiple... What did they call it earlier? It was like, something. It was like, it started with a D. It was like dissociative something, identity disorder, multiple personality disorder, split personalities. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. But also not to be Toko. But multiple people, right? If you pay attention to what they say, man, it's really clear. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What the hell? H-I, huh? 4 letters. We have to get 4 letters here. Alright, it's not an S. This? Huh. H-I. Split? We already got an I. Would it be a C? Why would there be a C in there? We keep seeing C's. Let's try an R. L's and C's and N's. Why would there be an N? We already tried an R, right? A Z? Ah! Hold on. What the hell do they want me to spell here? Now, I just immediately thought they were gonna have me spell out the damn dissociate identity disorder. Let's try to see. SCHI? What the fuck? SCHI? This is unheard of right now. SCHI. You already tried R. Oh, schizophrenic! Skits! She's a skits! So a T and a Z? Or wait, no. Let's see. Let's get a Z. Yep, a T and a Z. Yep. Oh, no. An S? Do they want an S here? Ah, damn, the S went away. I'm thinking it's an S. A schizo. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Now I understand.
I don't know. Schizophrenic. I know that word, but I never seen any other enunciations or other.
Split personality?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it?
Schizo. I thought it was a T.
Identity disorder.
I don't know why I thought it was a T. Now I don't know. I heard the word before, but I never seen it spelled.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Alright.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality is to do with her behavior. She arrived late, she fainted. She arrived, her behavior changed. Yeah, duh.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Did you see that? My health went up after that. That was cool.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Alright. Yes, that face is hilarious. Who's that, a dead body? Are you... It's like she's forcing that face. She's forcing that face so hard. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back and a top ending and a bottom and a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let him have control! I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend!
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
What?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Ah!
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story.
This could all be a setup. This could all be a setup for us to get the wrong person, which could be... I don't even think that Toko is the killer. This could just be an elaborate setup for us to choose the wrong person and for us all to die and the killer to get away. Which might be Byakuya at this point. I don't know, man. God damn it. It's getting too good.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
God damn, dude. Maybe she really is the killer. We don't know.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think it really is. Because why would if Byakuya... Why would he go after Toko? I don't think Byakuya is the real killer, though. Would it be? Wait, it's so confusing! But if he is the real killer, if Byakuya is the killer or whatever, he would want people to go for the wrong person, so he would still get away. God damn it, dude, it could be. I don't know.
You said
Fuck.
that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Couldn't keep our promise. I won't let Genocide Jack have control over again, huh?
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Whoa!
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
You know, it couldn't even... Maybe it's someone completely different. We won't even know.
But your efforts were
It's crazy.
useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
God damn.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Yo, this game is good. Oh, it's got me thinking, like, what the fuck?
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, maybe she is Genocide Jack, but maybe Genocide Jack didn't even kill anybody here. What the fuck is going on?
There. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill? What is going on?
What the heck?
Yo, this is some kind of setup.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly, Mondo. What the fuck is this?
What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
What the fuck? Is that
So intense.
That sounded like Chie for a second.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
What?
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
What the fuck is going on?
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing. The police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
This is way too easy of a trial, then.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
What?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Yo, I don't think this can't just end right here. This would be the shortest class trial ever.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
What?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something still bothered me, like, all that shit that like, the boys' locker room, why was all that shit switched and shit? I need to go into detail about all of this. Yeah. Please! Please! Make your argument next time on Dangan Ronpa. Cliffhangers! Cliffhangers! Get your cliffhangers! I'll see you guys next time with Dangan Ronpa. Holy shit, this game is good, dude.